We love hip hop.
This Drake Bobbi Althoff interview finally dropped. They dropped it on Monday morning. A lot of people were kind of peeved about the fact that Drake and Bobbi Althoff were going to be doing an interview or another podcast episode. I ain't even going to lie. I was a little bit peeved myself. Like, oh, come on, brother. Like, can you do an interview with somebody black? You know what I'm saying? It wasn't me more like legacy media. It was just like, can you do an interview with somebody black? You know what I'm saying? But after I watched the interview, and I watched the interview in completion, I wasn't so mad at it. Now, let me give you guys a few caveats before we start this, because I know y'all are going to say, oh, you're just a Drake glazer. Drake talked to you the other day. We see that little piece of content floating around on these Instagram streets. So you probably like the interview now because, you know, the man spiced you up a little bit. Like, not really. If the interview was crap, or if I didn't get what I wanted as far as like a media person out of the interview, then to be honest, I'd still, wouldn't call it hating, but I would still be like, nah, bro, that ain't it, man. That ain't it. And as far as that conversation that I had with him, I might have told you guys and made a whole YouTube video and an announcement and all that, like as if, you know, oh my God, I had a conversation with Drake. And that's cool. It's not the first time. I've talked to that nigga mad times at this point, like mad times. So it's not even nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's something, obviously, but it's not like the first time. It's just maybe the first time I made it like an announcement and a thumbnail and a YouTube title. So, you know, I just had to put that little disclaimer out there. But let's pull up the interview. Let's pull up the interview here. Let's see what the views. What's the views like, Crow? This SEO is strong. 1 day, 978,000 views.
Taking, you know.
Let's make sure the volume is good. Her channel got 1.3 million subscribers. Ooh, it's good to be white.
People get married here.
I'm playing.
I know, I heard.
It's a wedding.
Very fancy people get married here.
Right? Far cry from a monkey bar.
Yeah, that was fun though.
Right?
Did you go to the strip club after?
I did go to the strip club after, but we can talk about that later.
I need to address this comment. I'm not going to keep on stopping and starting the interview. I'm not going to run it all the way through neither. So we'll get to the right parts that we need to pause. But I need to address this comment. Salute to Welly96. He says, what Drake voice does he use when he talks to you? I'm not going to lie. It's kind of the same as this. This is how the nigga talks. Like, I feel like everybody, like, and don't get me wrong. I know about code switching. I code switch sometimes too. It is what it is, right? You're not going to be around the little blonde white girl who don't know shit about shit. Like, you know, I'll go on bridging. Yo, stop acting like a catty. You know, you're not going to talk to her like that. She's going to be like, what language are you speaking, man? Okay. So obviously he's adding a lot more likes, you know, like, I understand that. Okay. So let's just get that out of the way now, so we don't have to address it later. But that's when I talk to him, not on the phone, like, what are you saying, Drake? What's going on, bro? Not like that. I mean, like, when I hear the voice notes, that's how he talks, fam. It's not like he's made a different Drake voice for this interview or a different way of talking, cadence.
This is more of a romantic endeavor.
Well, yeah, you don't want to talk about your strip club experience.
Welcome to the nicest thing that any guy's ever.
So we can skip past all of this.
Yeah, I do. What the hell?
It's disgusting.
Do
you know the last time I saw you had a manicure?
I know. I tried to get them done before today, but I had a gambling stream last night and I lost.
And you just sat there like biting them the whole time.
It was nerve-wracking. Don't punch in.
I hope no one.
So this is like shortly after the gambling stream that he did with Aiden Ross. The one that kind of made him crash out, where he don't want to do the work with stakes anymore. Or sorry, with kick.
Zooms in on your. Wow, you really went at those.
I really chopped to the bit.
I'd see why you got your little manicures now.
Huh?
Your little gel manicures. I see why you do those now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well,
You should continue doing that.
Are
for
you
the
wearing
rest of your life.
sparkles on your cheeks?
It's called highlight. Have you ever heard of that?
I'm just saying, like,
Never heard of that?
is that how excited you were to do part 2? You were
I
like,
was
hey,
I have to
Lexi,
wear my
can you make sure that
glitter on my
you wear
face.
glitter? You put glitter
That's
on my
exactly
face?
the
What is
conversation
it? What are we
I had.
doing? Pageantry?
Did you
This is Joe. We're supposed to be
Did you
just really
wiretap?
quick in an interview.
Did you wiretap my hotel room? That's the exact conversation.
No, for sure. You were like, oh, I really
Want
need. You're like,
to go.
I ain't even gonna lie. I'm not mad at her, like what she's doing here, her little banter that she does, and it's not as deadpan as she did when she first came into the game. But like they have a little banter, you know what I mean? A little bit of sexual tension. I ain't mad at it.
all out.
dolled up.
Yeah. I was like, how do you make me look so dolled up for
Yeah,
this?
you're really excited, huh?
I was so excited.
Yeah.
It's been the longest week of my life, but we made it here.
We should talk about the fact that we have been together
Yes.
for quite some time.
All right, guys, a quick ad break because Drake is not the only sponsor of today's episode.
No, we don't need to watch that. So before they get back into whatever they get into, right? I just want to give you guys also, I don't want to maybe call it a disclaimer, but I understand what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of like a not serious interview, a lot of banter going on, but it's like drunken kung fu, drunken master style. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that Drake was like slothfully drunk type shit, but like, you know, we're getting tipsy, we talking, ha 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 ha. Oh, let me just slip this in here. Boom. Let me just, you know, he knows going into the interview what he wants to say. She got no questions. You know what I'm saying? Her whole thing, she's explained before that she goes in unprepared. And big salute to the Shysteiest Bud over here thank you for the donation. He says, why can't Drake haters go somewhere else? This is OVO gang. Jeez. You know what I'm saying? We got, yo, man. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Listen, I'm not any sides here. I fuck with you heavy. Okay. But I don't know, man. Just because I'm not here shitting on the content saying, oh, bro, you should have done an interview for the culture with the culture. I said that already. And I still got what I wanted out of the interview. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean that I still don't think that he should do an interview with the culture. But the interview wasn't an L. I'll start a poll. Okay, let's continue.
10% off your ticket.
All right.
Bored.
Like, a fucking liar.
Tired.
Okay, that's fine. You're jet lagged. Nothing to do with me.
Confused.
They spent a lot of time in the beginning here talking about nothing, just about their experiences. You know what I'm saying?
That's why you wore a romper.
Shut up. As soon as we landed, we were like on our way to the hotel.
Okay.
And then we're like, can you stop at the stores? And they closed in 15 minutes. So we had time to run into one store really quickly. And that was it.
Did you go at 6:45 at night?
That's necessary
True.
before we get into the.
I'm trying to have it now.
You don't have to. It's fine.
Yours aren't that great either.
They've needed to be redone, but nothing's open.
They're a little thick around the edges, but
okay. Thank you. I don't know why you would know that.
If I get my nails done. I get my nails done.
Okay.
You know what a big thing was when I started to get my nails done? I think the first thing I did was I painted.
So drunken kung fu. Right? They're talking about nails. They're talking about a bunch of nothing. All right. Don't even get it twisted. They're talking about a bunch of nothing. But he has a game plan while they're talking about a bunch of nothing. All right. So as far as the whole nail polish thing and all that, let's address that now.
Painted them like yellow or somewhere because I was like, oh, I'm gonna start getting manicures and or like start like doing like getting my nails nice. And then people are gonna say things. And then I was like, you know what? I had 3 really, really important stages in my life. One was getting braids. I was like, oh, people are gonna be like, he's getting braids, like midlife crisis braids.
Have you not always had them?
No.
I've never known you to not have them.
Well, that's because you know absolutely nothing about me.
Is it a braid?
And pay zero attention. So thank you.
You're welcome.
Lexi, who's way younger than you, knows that I haven't had braids for my entire life, right? Yeah. Lexi's
drunken kung fu. So he starts mentioning Lexi over there. I guess that's Shorty's assistant. Okay, he's mentioned her early. All right, let's call this foreshadowing.
Great. I love Lexi.
I do too.
He loves Lexi.
But I have not had braids for my entire life. And then I got a face tat, and I was like, oh,
What is
midlife
that?
crisis face tat. They're gonna say,
what is that of?
My mom's initials.
What are they?
That's her sister.
See,
Listen, I don't be knowing, man. I don't know this girl's business like that. I just started following her page the other day. But if that's her sister, salute to you, Lexi. All right.
Oh,
Sandra
From LA.
Dale.
that's cute.
So I was like, oh,
What'd your mom think of that?
she's rowdy. She's a rowdy lady. So she actually got yadded up right after.
Good for her.
Yeah, she got a fucking super yad on her arm.
Amazing. What's the third thing?
She got yadded down.
Nails, hair.
The third thing was the nails. I was like, oh, you know,
What
I
was
was
the
like,
first one? Tattoo, hair, nails.
I was hanging out with Yachty and like.
Okay, so before he gets into why he paints his nails, and listen, this doesn't mean I agree, but he's explaining it. You know what I'm saying? It would be something that maybe if I was the interviewer, I might have asked more directly, like, bro, you get a lot of flack for painting your nails. So like, go on, fam. When did the nail painting start? Was it hanging around Yachty too much? That might be a little bit too personal. You know what I'm saying? The way I would ask it. She didn't even ask the question. She was just like, so yeah, that's cool. You and your mom have tattoos. Oh my God. Yeah. I have no clue what's going on. Drake's just leading the charge. That's what's happening right here.
I was like, fuck, man, I bite my nails like a lot. I'm like, I want like nice nails, and he had nice nails. I was like, and he was like doing wild shit. Like he would have them like painted and stuff, but he'd have like French manicures and all this shit. And I'd be like, it's such a nice trait, like just to reach for something and see like nice nails. And then, but I was like, but I just went for it. I remember like, I think I painted them like yellow and blue. And I'm like, I want somebody to say something negative to me about it, so I can just like, it's like, I dare you to say anything about these fucking nails. No, not on the internet. I just mean like in person. I was like, I hope somebody just gets active.
Did anyone say something?
No, they didn't.
Just me?
No, just you right now, how ugly they are.
This guy's he's trying to do a little ting in front of the gal.
Without it, yeah.
I need to see that again. That was hilarious.
Image they are, by the way.
They're rough.
Third thing was the nails. I was like, oh, you know,
What
I
was
was
the
like,
first one? Tattoo, hair, nails.
I was hanging out with Yachty and like, I was like, fuck, man, I bite my nails like a lot. I'm like, I want like nice nails, and he had nice nails. I was like, and he was like doing wild shit. Like he would have them like painted and stuff, but he'd have like French manicures and all this shit. And I'd be like, it's such a nice trait, like just to reach for something and see like nice nails. And then, but I was like, but I just went for it. I remember like, I think I painted them like yellow and blue. And I'm like, I want somebody to say something negative to me about it, so I can just like, it's like, I dare you to say anything about these
God
fucking nails. No, not on the internet. I just mean like in person. I was like, I hope somebody just gets active.
Did anyone say something?
No, they didn't.
Just me?
No, just you right now, how ugly they are.
They are
not
without
dying.
it, yeah.
And damaged they are, by the way.
They're rough.
Shout out to Vic though. Vic does a great job on my nails. She just hasn't been around lately.
Maybe I get her out
she
here.
gets here tomorrow.
Good.
Thank God.
You needed that.
Let's talk about us.
Why you hated me.
Why
completely
did I
got
hate you?
sidetracked right now.
I never hate.
So I was entertained. All right. But again, he addressed that, the whole braids thing. You know, I will say this. There's a lot of questions that she could have asked directly. A lie. I'm back, Crody. Salute to you. Hold on, brother. Hold on. You need the air horns, bro. Hold on. I got you. Big salute to the God, yo. Or the person who's controlling this account. You know what I'm saying? Yo, fam. They don't kind of look like God right there. You know what I'm saying? The Unk. Huh? That's Unk right there, fam. Trust me. Fam, with the braids, don't do that, bro.
Hated you, Bob.
Okay.
Is it the braids?
I never hated you. Um, you came around at an interesting time in your life.
Yeah.
And I think that I took a lot of the weight and blame at that time when you needed to get a little active on somebody. I think I took
Yo, Brethren, and listen, I don't mean to sing you out. Whoever's controlling the BizLoc account right there. This nigga said get active like 3 times, bro. I feel like he's been watching the BizLoc interview. He's been listening to 1-2 new tunes. He said, no, I'm gonna get active. I'm gonna get active. Trust me, bro. I wish I had a get active counter in the corner, because the nigga says we're gonna get active like about 10 times before this interview's over.
Like I think I took some hits verbally.
From me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, when I needed
When you just needed to like.
I was trying to see understand what you were saying.
Okay.
So you're trying to say when I was mean to you.
Yeah, when you were
one time.
Yeah. When you no, just I think
I was mean to you once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think it sometimes it's not just about being mean. It's just like when you describe like the after effects of like something that we've done that I feel is like a positive and it's incredible. Sometimes I can't see it from your perspective.
I think that you came into my life at a very big turning point in my life, and it just lined up with, I had, I don't know, a very different life before and after I met you, and a lot of
course, you get a Drake interview, your whole life would change. Hint. Here we go though, because y'all are really like stuck on The Voice, right? Impact Through My Lens says Drake speaking like this makes everybody think we all soft like him. God damn, hard shot. And then a friggin' combination. This guy is not a good representation of Toronto men. You're not even talking about mans. You're just talking about men in general. Like, God damn. I think that he's doing something with this voice here. All right. Like this whole, you guys call me a culture vulture. What Drake is he now? Is he Drizzy Marley? Is he Houston, Atlanta, Vegas Drake? Whichever different voices that people are always wondering, like, which Drake is? Oh, is he Toronto man Drake? I'll fold that up right now, pussy. You know what I'm saying? But people are always wondering, which Drake are we going to get? So he can either lean in and be like, you know what? I'm just going to give them Drake. Like the one that without any of the accents. You know what I'm saying? I know he's acting... he's adding a lot of extra likes, like Valley Girl type shit. All right. There was something I was seeing here, and let me just pull this up quick. We'll get back to this interview. Somebody said in the comments, cringe interview. Like that, goddamn. Where is this? Drake, Degrassi. Here we go.
I didn't have a great time in high school. I just didn't really fit in.
It took me a long time. Like I had my very, very awkward like cocoon stage.
I went to a high school for the performing arts, and there was a notice about auditions for this new kids show.
And then one day my mom called me and told me you got the role, and I just grabbed my bag and left.
Does not sound exactly the same cadence as the way he's talking in the interview right now?
Man, what a wild journey that started.
A little Canadian series is shaking up the television industry. It's seen in 40 countries and won 7 international awards.
Thank you all for this award.
It is the longest running and most successful franchise in TV history.
What does this mean? Ribbed.
Back to the talking part.
What? It was way too much pressure. Getting called a slut or trash.
Please watch Spike.
There was a lot of hate.
Watch Caitlyn. I used to have a crush on Caitlyn when I was a kid.
He came from a very troubled background.
I'm sorry. It was very difficult for some.
Okay, anyhow, we're just interested in the Drake parts. But yeah, I got a little geez, the Caitlyn freeze frame too. Jeez.
Taking, you know?
But just to give you guys some context as far as like how the man talks, I don't know, man. I don't know if R.I.P. Wheels for real, Black Pudding TV. Yo, fam. The first Degrassi was goated. I was too old. I was already in the streets, so I wasn't really watching the second Degrassi. So when man popped up and was popping up at all of the different jams and stuff like that, like before Drake was popping, you know what I'm saying? Before he was popping at all. We didn't even know that he was from a TV show. We were just like, who this nigga? You know what I'm saying? Because we were already too old to have been watching the TV, the new Degrassi High kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? But as far as the way he's talking in there in the interview, like that's how the nigga talks. So I don't know. You guys can't get too caught up on this because if he was to do another accent, like if he was to go in there and be like super Houston, then people would be in the comments like culture vulture, liar. Oh, you know, you went to Atlanta, you know, just to get some you, whatever the lyric that Kendrick said. You know what I'm saying? Colonizer. So the man's talking quote unquote white, which is not a thing. You know what I'm saying? He's just talking with no slang. So I don't know. I'm not here to defend the way the man's talking, but just to address the way you guys have been killing this nigga in the comments. Holy.
They'll put a negative spin on it and try and tell me, you know, that it's a self-serving thing or whatever. And I think I get really sensitive about that. And I think at that moment I was just like, well, you know what? Then don't even worry about it. And so I was extremely short. And then afterwards I was just really, really snappy. And yeah, I don't think I put myself in your shoes. And I think I wrote you a really, really tough message one time about like being yourself and like afterwards about just like, it wasn't intended to be rude. I just was like, you're my friend and I'm going to be hard on you. And I just like want you to like not get lost in the sauce because I really do feel like, and people are asked like, oh, why are you here doing this again? Like, what's the point? Like, even on the way up here, like my boy was like, why are you doing this again? And I was like, well, what we did.
Holy. Listen, I also hear you because drunken kung fu can be kind of long-winded, you know what I'm saying? But maybe it's also getting into his age and stuff like that. As you get older, if you're not cognizant of the long-windedness, then you know. And listen, well, this is with all due respect, Drizzy, if you see this, all right, but like you meandered the fuck out of that wherever you wanted to go with this shit, man. You were like, you went over here, then bought it back over here, and then took a little pit stop, got some gas, then let's take the scenic route, and then bada boom, the point. It's like, holy shit, bro.
Like, it changed a lot of things for a lot of people. It was me essentially like just recognizing somebody that I never met in my life, that I fully believed in, that I thought was really interesting and I wanted to have an interesting conversation with. It pissed off like so many, like all these fucking losers, these like, you know, like story journalists and like this guy and that guy who like feels so entitled to this interview about, and Drake never does anything for like this type of media. And it just like made people so angry that two people who actually like have just like maybe nothing to talk about or everything to talk about, but just based on like random energy could come together. I think it changed a lot of things. It changed a lot of things like on TikTok. It changed a lot of things like in the streaming world. Like it made people more comfortable to go sit down with somebody that they've never sat down with before, you know, like not to take like overly take credit, but
Mhm.
when I do see like somebody, you know, who keeps to themselves, like a Nicki Minaj, like go to like Kai Cenat's house,
Mhm.
or like I see, you know, these musicians go to like a guy like Blackboy Max's studio and start making songs with him. Like I feel like we did usher in the idea of just like you can be from two completely different walks of life. Celebrities are not here, that we're like, the goal is not to be like some unattainable dickhead for your whole life, you know, and only to like sit with Zane Lowe while he like asks you like the most like curated and formal questions. No disrespect to him, you know, like,
Yeah.
but it's just like I think we did something that was special, and
Yeah.
I was proud of what we did. And then when you didn't like when I
So let's stop there, because he did make a point, and I want to know what y'all think. Did he make actually a good point with that right there? You know, the first interview that they did, that did shake up a lot of shit. Obviously, this one is doing that. We're reacting to it right now. But was that interview kind of like a breakthrough where more people started linking up with the streamers? You know what I'm saying? Where, I don't know, you start getting a Nicki Minaj over at Kai Cenat's house. Right now, Kai Cenat's hanging out with Kim Kardashian and shit like that. I know Aiden Ross had Tory Lanez and a few other people there before, but shit, bro, he has everybody in his house now. You know what I'm saying? Look at Neon. Neon is walking around with Rampage Jackson, Iggy Azalea, YG, whatever rapper. He's breaking songs. Was this off of the back of Drake doing that interview with Bobby, kind of breaking the seal, where it was like, you know, you don't have to necessarily go to a legacy media or a quote unquote real journalist for the audience, and especially his fans? There's one thing being us over here in the live stream. I know there's people who are in the live stream who are Drake fans, but then there's also people who are in the live stream who are just media fans. We're just here for the fuckery. We just want to see who's doing what, who got shot, who got killed, who's up, who's down. If it's Drake, cool. If it's not, who else? Who's next? You know what I'm saying? He's literally the most famous person that I'm going to be talking about on my whole list of topics. But it's not a Drake thing. You know what I'm saying? It's for his fans. So if his fans get what they want from it, who cares what we think? You know what I'm saying? And episode 3 is on the way. I'm gonna answer this question. Episode 3 of Iceman is on the way, but let me answer this question from SG. He says, "Yo, Friday, when Drake called you, and he didn't call me. It was just regular like voice notes and text message shit, right? When Drake called you, did he use his white voice or patois voice? He does not have a white voice, and there's no such thing as a, like, I guess there is a white voice. There's like the more nasally and all the different things like that. But as far as like, do I speak with a white voice? Let me know in the comments. Comment gang strong. Because if Drake, hold on. Because now I'm starting to feel like maybe I'm projecting or I'm personalizing the shit. One in the chat if I got a white voice. 2 in the chat if I have a black accent. Let me know, man. I need to assess. I need to check the temperature over here. 1 in the chat, yo, Friday Talk white. Let me know. All right. I see some 2s in there. Academics report says, no, Friday, you don't speak like a white voice. It's not the voice. Okay, I'm bare 2s. And I'm not like, right? Salute to my white people out there. It's not a diss. Oh, shit. All right, there's a 1-1 over here. Dream Chaser 777. So he's talking like a white boy. White boy. All right. Name that I don't feel like, trying to pronounce right now says, I sound like an Oreo. Damn, bro. Oreo is crazy. I haven't heard that one since high school and not used on me. That's what I was calling other people. You an Oreo cookie ass nigga. Why you calling me an Oreo? You black on the outside and white on the inside, nigga. And the fact that you gotta explain it to the motherfucker that you're calling an Oreo, then they're definitely an Oreo. Why you calling me an Oreo, man? Dummy, you big dummy. I'm stupid. I'm getting sidetracked for nothing.
When I felt like it caused any like bump in the road in your life, it just hurt me because I was like, fuck, I just can't get it right, you know?
Yeah.
Plus
I
you were
would
with
say
Tiger that night, which was
that was really the big reason.
Can I get another rosé?
A less dippy one. I do
More drunken kung fu.
feel like
Drunken master.
I mean,
the biggest bump in my road was after that, though.
I am the biggest bump in your road, huh?
Pause.
I don't know what you're trying to imply with that, but yes, that was.
That sounded
No
crazy.
pause.
I'm just saying it was like after that, it was like pretty hard. I was like, people were like, oh,
Yeah.
how could he like put her on and then take her off right after?
Well, I
And
didn't
it was,
take you off.
but that's kind of how people
You
saw
fell
it.
off.
That's how people saw it. Was that I had so many interviews lined up where afterwards, once you unfollowed me, blocked me, everything, it was just pulled, and I was like, oh god, it was like such a.
It was just like what, Ben Affleck or somebody?
Who?
No, Ben. Who? I don't know.
No.
It was like
No, there was ones that I had that I wouldn't name that were scheduled back in the day.
they all
Right after, and they pulled right
I
after.
was calling everybody, going.
I'm
"Don't
sure you were.
fucking do
I'm
it.
sure you were.
Don't."
What's his issue with Ben Affleck? Why? I feel like there was a shot at Ben Affleck there. You know what I'm saying? Also, and y'all are gonna call this a reaching violation. All right. I wish I had a whistle emoji in here, like a game whistle, right? You know how everybody was so obsessed with Kendrick and all of these Easter eggs? When they're watching the music videos, they're like, yo, you guys don't see the hidden meaning. The way that he's doing this move like this, that's a shot at Drake because, or when he did this, hold on, let me make the screen bigger. When he did this at the pop-up show, don't you know that's the same move? And don't get me wrong, I'm guilty as charged too. Don't you know that's the same move from Hotline Bling? You know what I'm saying? He did that. You ain't seeing the Easter eggs. Maybe you're just not woke enough. Maybe you need to wake up a little bit. That's the problem. You just like that surface level hip hop shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't you don't like things that have layers. So here we are. Hidden messages, little shots here and there. If you know, you knows. A lot of if you knows, you knows. It all wrapped up in the form of something that'll rage bait the shit out of the internet. Him laying on the bed with the blonde white girl, asking stupid questions, not even catching the play. Half of the stuff that he's saying to her is going over her head. And we get all of the quote unquote the Easter eggs. Ooh. Easter eggs. Am I reaching with that? Right? Bobbi Althoff is Drake's Not Like Us video. No? Come on, gang. Somebody work with me over here. I'm saying we got to find out about his opinions and how he felt about the braids and all that, response. Right? We got to find out about the nail painting and all that type of stuff. He gets into the bots and all that. Easter eggs. Very Kendrick Lamar-esque. Maybe Maybe you just ain't picking up what he's putting down. It's okay. You just not you got to look into use your third eye.
Well, you did not. Don't even say that and make people think you did that. You wouldn't do that. That's evil. But you did. You doing that was like you removing your like
cosign.
Yeah, of me, I guess. And people were like, why would I? If he doesn't even fuck with her, I'm not going to. And it was like pretty hard after that to like try to figure out how to make my way in the world without like with like people not knowing, because people thought it was bigger too than it was.
Science.
Yeah.
People thought what happened between us was something like I don't know. We had something bigger. So many things.
Like what? What's the top 3 conspiracies?
Well, the top conspiracy for why it got removed from YouTube is that you.
Hold on. Let me just set it up for you guys, because I know you guys. Oh, listen, man. I know this, but y'all, the way y'all acting, y'all ain't seeing the Easter eggs. You know what I'm saying? Third eye ain't completely open like that. You know what I'm saying? But I got you. All right. Okay. Easter egg on the way.
Played Tyga's song and then they removed it. That didn't happen.
That's Sly Fox.
We
don't know, right? What we don't know. With the shit that these guys have going on right now.
Who?
Fuck
What
yeah,
guys?
I don't know. They're doing this to this song, they're doing that to that song, and taking songs. They're here and doing it. I don't know.
I don't know anything about
any names. I'm just saying.
Okay.
There's a lot going on in the music industry. God only knows. Tyga might have pulled that plug. You know what I mean?
Oh, it just happened to line up with the day that
Tyga did a show in Russia last night, I think.
Did he?
Yeah, at a mega stadium.
Russia?
Should we pull it up?
Probably, so we can get this one.
My son just called me off his iPad.
How adorable.
Right?
He's here, right?
Awesome. He is. Let's go to Tyga's gram real quick. It's gonna take a minute to load up. Obviously, he's in Russia, so he doesn't have
It's not his service you're using to load his Instagram.
You never know.
Okay.
You never know.
I do know a little bit.
With everything that these guys got going on, right?
Was that your no? Nothing going on with anyone.
No, I'm saying just within the
music, within Tyga.
I'm just saying, and just there's a lot of shit going on. Maybe you don't know about, but we'll never know, right?
No.
Don't worry, Drake. She's not the third eye. You know what I'm saying? She's not using all of the chakras and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? They ain't deep like us, fam.
Pull it up.
I am.
They're not like us.
At this point, this is like actually.
Okay, let me stop. Oh shit, man. Let me stop. I'm doing too much. They're not like us was just too much. All right. Let me pull it back a little bit. All right. I play too much, man. I promised one day I'll grow up. Okay. Somebody asked the question here, and let me address this. All right. And hold on, just before I address this, y'all caught the Easter egg right there, right? Don't make me have to explain the joke. All right. So this guy says, and this is the bro Eddie Kane says, y'all supporting men painting their nails. Listen, bro, I'm not a fan. All right. Me letting you guys know or whatever, I'm not a fan. I'm never going to be like, well, because Drake did it, it's cool. Like, nah, bro. Fire. I get it. All right. I understand how y'all feel. I feel the same way. But I'm not in the YN world anymore. You know what I'm saying? Drizzy's still kind of in the YN world. Him and Yachty be hanging out. You know what I'm saying? The YNs, that's what they do. Let me show y'all something. All right. I got it. Look, my fade is okay still. This is my hair. It's low. That's a low fade. These YNs, all of their hair be up in the air. All of their shit go up in the air, bro. It's either like some super mop or like the afro, but the afro with the super bumpy afro. They'll be having the dreads with the wicks. Everything goes up. As soon as when you're a YN in these days and times, everything go up. Right? So I look at these niggas and I'm just like, I just can't keep up. I'm not him. I'm washed. The nigga ain't washed. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have the updo. Okay, that's the only thing I can call it is an updo. But he, they be doing the nails. I seen a post on Instagram where a whole bunch of Atlanta niggas is wearing dresses and shit like that, like YNs. You know what I'm saying? It's a young nigga world, bro. I'm not in the young nigga world. I'm not saying that he is because he's an older man as well, but like he's still part of the young nigga world. So again, right? Carol, 8K jeans. Shit is super baggy now. It's not skinny jeans no more. All right? Y'all niggas do your thing, bro. I'll do my commentary and whatever. I don't have to condone of it. Y'all do you. I'm an old head, washed and whatever. So that's my answer to the nail polish thing. All right? I'm sorry. It's kind of not of an answer.
Is it dragging?
No, I'm just, what are you doing?
I don't have
there?
data. I'm trying to.
You don't? Oh, it's on
pull up-
SOS for me, so I couldn't.
I'm trying to
actually
pull
do
up
that.
Tyga's Instagram. My FYP page is just all Rhea Ripley.
I don't know who that is.
She's a wrestler. She's
the industry's turning
she's
niggas
like
gay.
my
It's
muse,
crazy.
Is she?
Yeah, but
Mud
she's
what?
I'm the opposite of probably everything that she likes in life. I can't pull up. I can't.
I've got it.
Broccoli haircuts is
Obviously
wild.
you have it. It's direct. It's you have an Ethernet connection to his Instagram.
Yes. What are we looking at exactly?
I don't know. I just wanted to see if there's any highlights from his show last night. Is he? No, he's at the Breezy Bowl 3 days ago. I heard he did a Touch and Globe. Where else to go? Pretty girls listen to Tyga. Is that true?
I don't know. Probably there has to be the girls who do.
Oh well, maybe I was wrong.
Maybe you were wrong. What was the point of you bringing that up?
I don't know. Shards.
You just miss him.
What was that? I don't even understand that word, bro.
I don't know. Probably there has to be the girls who do.
Oh well, maybe I was wrong.
Maybe you were wrong. What was the point of you bringing that up?
I don't know. Shards.
You just miss him.
What the fuck is that word? Shards? Shots? Okay, y'all might be kind of right about the white shit right there, because he's using words that I've never heard before, fam. Shots? Shots. Shots. All right. Is there a diss to the tagger in there? All right. Like, okay, I take back what I said before about y'all not being woke enough. You know what I'm saying? Because I need y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, is there a diss to tagger in there? Tagger, right? I said tagger with a hard ER. My bad. Is there a diss to tagger in there in what he's saying, or is he bigging up tagger? Is he giving him a backhanded compliment? I'm not. I just don't understand. I read the Twitch. Everything's popping up over here. Big salute to Quran Benji. He says, "Do you read the Twitch?" I'm right here with you, brother. I'm right here. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know. Is there a shot to Tyga in there that I'm missing? Did he get too deep with the Easter eggs for me to even catch that one right there?
Oh, maybe this is it. No, that's June 2nd.
Okay.
Shout out to T-Raw.
Yes.
Oh,
What chair was that?
so is T-Rel running around the room when this happened? Because I don't know if y'all caught that. Shout out to T-Rel. What you mean? Shout out to T-Rel. Isn't T-Rel with the ops? I don't know if y'all are catching that right there. Told you, man. It's going too deep for y'all, man. Did he say T-Raw? Come on. Listen, it's right here. Let me pull it back.
Is that true?
I don't.
I don't know. Shards.
You just miss him.
Oh, maybe this is it. No, that's June 2nd.
Okay.
Shout out to T-Raw.
He said shout out to T-Rel, who used to work with Tag. Thank you. Holy shit, man. I heard what I heard. Or did he call him T Raw? Is that Tagga's name? Because listen, bro, don't do this, man.
I don't know. Shout out.
You just miss him?
Oh, maybe this is it. No, that's June 2nd.
Okay.
Shout out to T Raw.
Okay, my bad. They called him T Raw. T Raw. T Raw. Okay, my bad. I thought he said T Raw. Okay, maybe I'm reaching now. Now I'm looking for too many Easter eggs. It's all that Kendrick music. I'm playing. I fuck with Kendrick's music. Don't come for me. All right.
Yeah.
What chair was that?
What chair?
Were you about to buy a chair?
No, I got a little apartment that my like to use as an office. So my dad is building my
Mini burgers.
Oh, mini burgers?
Hold on.
I do.
I'm sorry, and I'm really glad that
I'm sorry too. How cute is that?
Amazing.
Yeah.
That's so cutie.
Thanks.
Well, I'm sorry.
Oh, you are?
I'm sorry.
I appreciate that you're sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I do.
I'm sorry, and I'm really glad that
He leaned in with the Canadian sorry.
I'm sorry too.
I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry too. It's more rosé coming in.
Looks very nice. You need that. You need that.
What, for the apology?
No, just in general. When has I've never seen someone ice rosé, but
You've never seen someone ice rosé?
Mm-hmm.
Well, talk to every jeweler in Miami that has fake diamonds.
Really, they do that?
Nobody got that joke.
I got it, man.
Can I get that rosé, please?
Y'all didn't get it, man. I got it, bro. I'm telling you, man. That's that drunken master style. All right. Do you guys even know what the hell I'm talking about? You guys, I'm gonna get a goddamn copyright for this shit. And there's liquor in one of these things, okay? It was right here. Right here. Here we go. Here we go. My bad. Uh-oh. When he gets the liquor, when the liquor's in the system, ain't no telling. Yo, the man leaned forward with his body, fam. Right? The moves are messy, but they hit. All right? Just to give you guys some context. And I'm not saying that Drake's out here slithery drunk, but he's doing this this roundabout style where he's not saying something, but then actually he does say something. That's that drunken master style. You know what I'm saying? It's like you feel like he's all over the place, but then it's like, bam, hit Rick Ross right in the head with a diss.
They'll put a negative spin on it and try and tell me, that it's a self-serving thing or whatever. And I think I get really sensitive about that. And I think at that moment I was just like, well, you know what? Then don't even worry about it. And so I was extremely short. And then afterwards I was just really, really snappy. And Yeah, I don't think I put myself in your shoes, and I think I I wrote you a really, really tough message one time about like being yourself, and like
I don't remember the
afterwards about
message.
just like it wasn't intended to be rude. I could come together. I think it changed a lot of things.
Mhm.
It changed a lot of things like on TikTok. It changed a lot of things like in the streaming world. Like it made people more comfortable to go sit down with somebody that they've never sat down with before, like not.
Actually, could you pull strings so we're not stuck there all weekend
I
or something?
try my best. I try my best.
I don't think you would.
You
I think you would.
substance abusers, I try
Okay.
my best.
We were not the only.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're the first people.
Absolute 10 out of 10. Obviously, you literally get pulled up like the
Then
cat.
why didn't you just let her in?
We don't know her either, And it's like, God, well,
Did
based
you
on
know
her track
everyone else
record,
there?
would we let her in or not? You know
Did
what I
you
mean? She's
let
fucking
everyone
probably
else
got a
there?
wanted poster out for
Leave her
the whole
alone.
UK.
Did you know everyone else in there?
No, I did. We didn't know. Look, my security just saw you and you were like dressed like
Yeah.
you were like on your.
You've dropped so many names since we sat down.
I have.
You're like, yeah, Future, when they put him through, I could do the same thing too. You're like, when he said when he had to go through.
Okay, hold on. Right here's another part.
Do you know him?
Dave Grutman, yeah.
His wife.
Wow.
This off her hand.
Wow.
What?
Name drop.
Dave Grutman.
I don't know. Sorry. Whoa. Grutman's wife.
I didn't say like.
Jeff Bezos.
I think
His
he's gonna be
wife,
so flattered you
his
just put him.
His wife just
Yeah.
told me that.
That was the least name droppy thing I could do. You've dropped so many names since we sat down.
I have.
You're like, yeah, Future, when they put him through, I could do the same thing too. You're like, he said when he had to go through the little thing.
My manager.
I don't really. That's not a celebrity.
No, well, it is another guy, but.
What were they talking about off the scene? Because none of this happened in this interview. Future's name was not mentioned at any time during this interview. So what were they talking about BTS for her to bring up Future? And listen, let me just say this quick. Y'all, I even said this earlier in the interview, like she's just over there clueless. She doesn't know what's going on. I doubt that either. All right. So I'll even take that back from my own take. I don't think she's sitting there clueless. She knows what, things to volley for him to spike. And, they both knew what they were doing when it came to this interview. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I know they were talking about Future the Prince, but her even, mixing things up. Weren't you talking about Future and blah, blah, blah? It's like, why did you even bring up that nigga name?
How would I know that there are two different Futures in this world?
You've been around us for how many days?
No one's even talked to us in these days we've been here. I think we've said a word to a couple people on your team. We've been
Who's your favorite person
on your team that we've hung out with. The only two we've really talked to. Actually, there's a third one that I don't remember his name, but okay, CJ.
Yeah.
Mike.
I got arrested in Sweden.
Let's stop there for a second. Did y'all know this nigga got arrested in Sweden? Because that's just the wildest way to even bring this information to the public. And he proceeds to meander and go all around before they get back to why he was even arrested in Sweden. But that happened.
To show.
I've been here since 5 o'clock.
I got arrested in Sweden.
That's okay. I forgive you. They'll forgive you too.
I don't know if they will.
Do you not think they will?
I spent a pretty long time in jail.
3 days.
9 hours.
Was it fun? Are you happy you went just for the experience?
No.
They're not. It
wasn't good because I got arrested for nothing.
What was it?
Apparently, we did a private party, and one of the guys, the officers, his girl came to the private party, and they just wanted to, but they arrested me way too aggressive, and they arrested me for nothing.
How long ago?
3 years ago. So it's
it's kind of recent.
Oh yeah, no, his girl's coming back out for sure.
You're inviting her?
If I can find her.
That sounds so taken, creepy.
Should we ride it in the darkness?
I didn't say, would you?
I don't know. Because you know what? What does that mean? What we throw?
Getting
We
married.
get dressed up and we throw a party.
I imagine like that's she's O cups. What the fuck is an O cup?
Like oh,
Forever goth.
Oh, they're
like,
talking
it's like not like
the goth bitches. I don't want to get into the goth bitches part.
loved.
By a goth body.
Yeah.
Okay. Real. There's no way that.
Oh my God.
Really?
Yeah. I would for sure.
It back. When did I give it that? You wanted to give that.
Yeah.
That's not what it's giving.
What am I giving?
People think you got a procedure done.
Really?
So let's get into the ab stuff because everybody was talking about BBL Drizzy. He posted a picture. I didn't even report on it because I'm not reporting on man's abs. Pause. Right. But there was the whole talk about did this guy get surgery and all type of stuff. So it gets addressed here.
No. Because you're like, oh, like, are your abs real?
Why are you acting like that's not a question everyone has?
But like yours, you're asking it more like, oh, like, are your
When
abs
did
real?
I ever? You can play it back. When did I give it that? You wanted to give that.
Yeah.
That's not what it's giving.
What am I giving?
People think you got a procedure done.
Really?
You
a
know.
procedure?
Yeah, an ab one.
Really?
Yeah. Did you do that?
No.
Is that a thing?
I'm sure it is.
Why do you know that?
Because people do it all the time.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
But you've never done that?
No.
Okay.
People also say that I got a BBL, right? They call me BBL Drizzy. So
Oh, that's true. Did
I
you?
don't know if my like wagon looked crazy when I walked in here, but did it?
You got a BBL and you got your abs sculpted?
Did you? Did it? Do I have a fatty?
I didn't look at your body when you walked in here.
Do you want me to 360?
I don't.
So then, like, if it didn't stand out to you,
No, me personally, I've never looked at you and thought,
just like I think it was just like I came from
Yeah.
the gym. I was sweaty in that pic. Maybe
Just a good day.
maybe I like went on Facetune and like put like details up, you know, and you can like make it.
Don't even admit to that much.
Oh,
then
sorry.
you
Just being
Facetuned
honest.
it.
Yeah, I was like maybe I like heightened the like saturation or something on it.
Okay.
I think I like hit it too hard. I hit it too hard.
Yeah.
They don't look like that. You saw them.
Don't make that weird. We just tried to record this and it
No.
didn't go well.
Well, no, you asked me
Picked
to
up
see
your-
them the other day.
in like during an interview, not because I was trying.
This is our first interview. I don't know what she's talking about. We have no other interviews. She asked me to see my abs, and I showed them to
in
her.
person. Should we play? As soon
Should
as I
we
saw
play
him,
what?
should we
There's
run it
nothing to
back?
play,
Should
honey.
we run it back?
Oh, holy shit. I ain't mad at it. Again, I'll say this. It wasn't what the people wanted, you know, for him to sit down with Ebro or sit down with Elliot or even sit down with We Love Hip Hop and get the hard hitting questions. But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the banter. Somebody said something, but why do you keep on going to random parts of the interview? Do you think that we're going to sit here and watch the whole hour and a half in succession and stop and start for the whole hour and a half, bro? We got a lot of shit to get to. I don't know where that comment is, but salute to you though, same way. Same way.
It's nothing. I'm sorry. I don't know what you're talking.
Yeah, we were just. The first thing I did when I got off the plane was like, "Can I see your abs?"
Yeah.
And then you were like,
And you were like,
"Sure."
damn, they
and that
look
was
good.
it. And
They
I was
just
like,
don't
"Wow,
look like
you're
that
so
pill.
hot."
You were like, they look good. They just don't
Salute
look
to
like that
Underground
pill.
Nation.
That's
what he
exactly
said.
what happened. He's so smart, and I hope that becomes the next thing people would say about me. Everything I say, no matter how minor it seems, will just like follow me probably for the rest of my life. So I have to tread carefully when I talk to you.
Okay. Well, you want to bring out the bangers now? Yeah. Do you have any questions?
No, I know I meant like I better not tell them that it's my daughter's second birthday today, and I better not tell them. I don't know what else did I say.
Leaving on your daughter's first birthday was a slapper.
I did not think that. Do you think I would have left that in the final edit?
This guy said, leaving on your daughter's first birthday was a slapper. Oh, man. OVO ZZ, for real? That's how you feel? And you got OVO in your name. Says, sorry, but Bobby and Drake interview was boring. Who would you rather see Drake do an interview with? And let me know in the comments, not only you, OVO ZZ, but anybody else. Let me know who else you want to see, or who would you have rather Drake do an interview with? All right. man said you skipping the birth of your daughter was a slapper.
If I thought it was gonna follow me forever.
Listen,
Yeah. Yeah.
I said it in the interview.
I know.
She's one. It's like
12 months old.
no, I'm just saying it's not like she's not gonna
did not.
remember the childhood trauma that you caused her until she watches these interviews back. And that
The
is like,
childhood trauma is
that-
crazy.
no.
Do you want to rephrase this nicely?
no, you're a great mom.
I don't
You
think that's
are-
gonna.
no,
do you
I-
think that's what they're gonna cut? They're gonna cut just you saying I'm a great mom, or do you think the clip will be the mattress?
You were asking for like the first flight out, like you're like, I have to get back to my kids. You were just pumping out
Oh my god!
that pure white.
Thank-
Was that approved to say it?
Okay. So, and we're almost done here, right? We're about an hour and 5 minutes into the interview. I've condensed it into the most important sound bites that were in the interview. This is why I keep on clipping forward and going to the parts, because I watched the interview completely in succession yesterday or a couple of days ago, and I took mental notes of where all the important parts are. So here's where there's a little bit of another bit of drunken master over here. You know what I'm saying? Shots at Kendrick and the not LA, but we get to find out Drake's feelings about him traveling back to America, because he's been touring all over the place. He's in Italy currently. He was in Sweden the other day, or Switzerland, I think. Right. So like the man's doing his European thing, but he hasn't been back to America.
Very big fan of your music.
Was that approved to say?
Hold on. Let me pull it back a little bit.
Very big fan of your music.
Oh, you were.
You're also a good parent.
Thank you.
I'll let you have that too.
Thank you. That's really sweet.
Yeah. That's all I'm gonna do about our
That's
kids.
fine.
I feel like
That's
we
fine.
should.
You don't know too many details, so it's fine.
I don't know a lot about you. I have limited knowledge of you to this day. I still don't really know your music. I couldn't listen to it for the last 2 years.
Yeah.
Which they play your music kind of everywhere,
Mm-hmm.
but none of my friends have for 2 years now.
That's a lot.
None of my friends have played your music for 2 years. She said that right to the man's face. All right. And remember, I mentioned Lexi in the beginning of this segment right here. Okay. Let's get back to Lexi.
They just don't do it around you.
They
They play it.
I don't
Play it
think
religiously.
maybe not my like closest friends though.
Maybe not though. Your friends are from LA. They've probably been off it for the last little bit, to be honest.
Maybe for no reason in particular, you know.
Yeah. I feel like
but they
Lexi.
didn't.
I feel like I could go back in Lexi's story archive and probably find some sketchy stuff. Maybe.
No.
I'm gonna find out
couldn't.
later.
Do you know Lexi's a very big fan of your music?
Was that approved? To say
Y'all have to say that over there in LA?
Do they? Lex?
Why would she not?
A very big fan
of your music.
I don't know. She's like,
what did you say?
Those words never came out of my mouth.
Wow.
Never mind.
Okay.
She enjoys listening to your music.
Okay. So like a little, you rounded it off a little bit. Okay.
Yeah,
Not very
she
big.
doesn't want,
Yeah.
Rounded off.
Tomato. She
Right.
likes your music.
You're from LA, right? Huh?
Yeah.
Like born and raised?
Yeah.
I mean, in the area.
In the area.
What are you getting at?
No, I'm just asking. I was asking in the area. Okay. Nobody wants to claim it now. Though.
I'm sure she's.
Nobody wants to claim it now, huh? Oh man, I'm entertained.
Still listen to you, but I'm not like.
Nobody wants to bang it around the gang in the area.
Claim what?
No, nothing.
Okay.
Touche.
What are you trying to say?
No, it's all good.
Did anything?
I know where I'm from that 6. If you ask me, I'm throwing that shit in your
Is that
face.
Toronto?
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
throwing that shit up in my fucking face.
Are you proud that you're from Toronto?
Yeah.
What's happening here? I need to see this again.
Toronto. She
Right.
likes your music.
You're from LA, right? Huh?
Huh?
Like born and raised?
Yeah.
I mean, in the area.
In the area.
What are you getting at?
No, I was just asking. I was asking in the area. Okay. Nobody wants.
Okay. 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 Okay.
What's the claimant? I don't know.
I'm sure she still listened to you, but I'm not like
Nobody wants to bang it around the gang.
Nope.
claim what?
No, nothing.
Okay. What are you trying to say?
No, it's all good.
Did
I know
anything?
where I'm from. From that 6. Man, if you ask me, I'm throwing that shit in your
Is that
face.
Toronto?
Yeah. I'm throwing
Okay.
that shit up in your fucking face.
Are you proud that you're from Toronto?
Yep.
You are?
Gang, what accent is that? Okay, because he did an accent right there. Right? When he's like, I throw that shit in your fucking face. I feel like he was trying to mimic a little bit of an LA accent right there. All right. B Sweezy 209 says that white girl ain't no member. Right? Only the members understand. Oh, is that the Memphis accent? All right. 222 says this is spooky as hell. I know, right? Just a dark ass room. It's like, yo, are we watching something that we, do you want us to leave the room? Like, wagwan. Anyhow.
You still live there?
Yeah.
Did you have an LA house?
I do currently.
I thought you sold it.
I'm trying. You want to buy it?
Yeah.
It's 81 million.
Let me just buy that.
Okay.
Do you want to give it to me?
Nope.
Okay, well, then I guess we're not.
Maybe after this. We'll see how this goes.
How much is your house in Toronto?
Easter egg. Maybe after this. We'll see how this goes. All right. So I got to stop it for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I got to stop it for y'all just to catch the Easter eggs. Y'all are so used to watching Kendrick Lamar. Oh, let me look for the Easter eggs in the Kendrick Lamar video. But just bare Easter eggs over here. You know what I'm saying? You got a whole dozen eggs over here, at least. So let me explain, all right, for the people, because y'all not using the third eye. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't using your third eye. You ain't using that shit. So maybe after this, we'll see how this goes, right? You might give her the crib. And this is just opinion, all right? This is not from no conversations or whatever with Drake. In my opinion, this is a money play for him. They're both making money off of this. There's a complete split of money that's going on here. It's probably not a 50-50 split. It's probably more like a 30-70 split, 70% going to Drake and 30% going to her, and be happy that, you were able to sit in the room with me and talk to me on camera. You're welcome. Dare I say, I'll even push that shit further. Pause. 90% I keep the money, and you can keep 10% of the money. All right. We'll even let you keep it on your YouTube channel. All right. However, if we really cake up off of this, I might get you, I might get you something nice. You know what I'm saying? But to me, that's direct evidence that this is a money play for Drake also, because a lot of people are saying, oh, obviously he probably signed her. Yeah, that's a lot of speculation. But the man saying, depending on how this goes, I might give you my crib. This is her interview. This is her interview for her channel. So after she leaves, what that got to do with him? Unless there's some kind of a profit split. All right? Be Sweezy, yo, chill. Said each Easter egg has a side of fruit to it. I didn't say it, man. It's these guys, man. They're rough on you, Drake.
Is that off the record? Is that not something that's public?
Yeah, I don't know.
It has to be more than your side house.
True.
Why are you?
I bought a ranch in Texas. That's my spot right now.
$100 million ranch in Texas?
Not quite. It will be one day.
What are you doing with that? You're gonna put a bunker on it?
No, it's not really my vibe.
You don't want a bunker?
A bunker? No, it's.
Do all, rich people have bunkers? I imagine them too. You don't have one?
No.
What are you gonna do if the world just goes south right now and there's a disaster? Where do you go? Do you have a rich person place you're gonna go to?
Where would I go if the world was going?
I don't know. Not
okay. I think we're done here. There's 22 more minutes, or about 20 more minutes in here. There's the end here where he gives one more little.
And to heal any.
He has a whole message here where there is some Easter eggs in the message, I guess. So we can play the message.
Whatever we do is going to set the precedent for every interview after. So just what are you thinking? That's not what I want.
Yo, what the fuck, bro? What are you doing? That was cringe. I gotta say that, bro. And I you know, bro, you're my bro, man. But yo, you know them ones there? Like, oh, I thought, you know, it's dark in here, you know, it's lights low. You look, skin looking glowing a little bit. The tan's looking okay.
Whatever we do is going to set the precedent for every interview after. So just what are you thinking? That's not what I
Oh man, that was good. Woo. Man, them. Everybody's had that moment, so don't even act like you're too cool for this shit, bro. Look at the pause. Look at this freeze frame. Shiesties, but I don't care. We got bombed it, nigga. I don't care if it was supposed to be staged. Like, this nigga knew what he was doing. He said, "Let me go get me the cringiest moment so that you guys can clip this shit up. But yo, if she leans in, we got one. Kiss on camera. If she don't, hey, I tried, yo. How's the saying go? Nothing tried, nothing done." This nigga reached in.
I want to happen.
Yo, his face. Yo, this nigga's the GOAT.
Every single interview. Can you imagine that being the thing?
Curbed.
Title card?
Did you say any last words? This is
Curbed.
I will say this.
He will say this.
There will come a time in your life where it's easier to do the smaller thing, the petty thing, maybe even the wrong thing. But the much more rewarding experience is to be the bigger person or to be the bigger people and to heal anything that you've ever gone through and enjoy the benefits of a positive, rebuilt, reinforced connection with somebody that I guarantee you have a soft spot for in your heart.
Is that about me?
Yeah.
Okay. So she took everything that he said from there and was like, yo, what about the part about me? All right, we're done with this. Salute to Drizzy Drake. I see a lot of y'all saying this is a boring interview. I don't agree, but I do understand what y'all are saying. And this is why I'm here to do the reaction. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the reaction might be as less boring than what people thought the interview was, even though I didn't think the interview was boring. No blazing. So let's put a little N right here because they left us in for a reason.
Best friend.
Thanks.
Thanks so much for this. I appreciate it. Thanks for
Get your ass out of Europe.
flights. I can't wait to get out of Europe. Never
Lexi,
been
you
more-
can stay.
Oh, no, I missed the part. Where is the part? Where the man just decides to, or did they take it out?
Yeah. And I'm really happy.
I guess they did. There was a little part where he was doing his little, oh, yo, Drizzy, eat. Oh, it's right here.
Best friend.
Thanks.
Thanks so much for this. I appreciate it. Thanks for buying
Get your ass out of Europe.
flights. I can't wait to get out of Europe. Never
Lexi,
been
you
more
can stay. You know what I did, man? Fuck. Fuck all y'all pussies, man. For real, man. I see y'all boys outside when I see y'all, man. For real, man. On some real shit outside, some body shit, man. I'm gonna see y'all boys when I see y'all, man. For real, you know, I got hope. For real, just real talk.
I don't know if you should have done all that.
Yeah.
I'm taking
This nigga's with the smoke, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know that's the ATL accent that he was putting on right there. You know what I'm saying? Another little Easter egg. They kind of snuck it in the end of the interview. You know, for the non-woke people, when it faded to black, y'all would have just stopped the video. But, you know, I had to do my due diligence. I said, wait a minute. There's another 30 seconds right there. There might be another Easter egg that I got to bring to the audience. And that's what I did. I got your back. All right. So salute to Drizzy Drake. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to check out these other videos on the screen and make sure to like and subscribe.
We love hip hop.